Hey, my beautiful Aries. So I am back for a weekend energy reading for you, and this is just a general reading. So if you like it, please do like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. What I'm going to do is a 3-card pull that will be your energy. We'll pull a card to see what might be challenges that you have this weekend, a general advice card, and a love card for you to kind of see what your weekend is shaping up to be. So I hope you've had a lovely week, and I hope the weekend will continue to be so for you. But we will see here. So Spirit, please give us some information from the universe here. Let us know what our Aries is looking at for this weekend. All right, so let's see what we have here. All righty. Whoop, 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 whoop. All right, so we have the 10 of Wands, the 4 of Pentacles, and the Star card. So this is like a hodgepodge here to me. I see that you've had a lot of burden this week. I feel like you're coming into the weekend feeling like you have to put this burden down because it's just been heavy on you with this 10 of Wands. Probably a long work week, a busy work week, a heavy work week, and you're just ready for the weekend. But also with this 4 of Pentacles, it lets me know that you don't feel like you can really do a lot this weekend. Maybe money's tight for you. May not be a payday weekend, or all the bills are due, something, but you just don't feel like you're super free this weekend to do the things you want to do, spend the money you want to spend. So that could be also part of your burden as well. You wanted to do certain things this weekend. You had certain things in mind that you wanted to do, or go out with certain friends, and you just don't feel like you have the coin to do that right now. But you have the Star card, which lets me know that, you're going to have a good time this weekend regardless, and it may be because of someone else's generosity is kind of what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like, the Star energy, it's kind of like a generous energy to me, in that, they're pouring out their water, to kind of, both sides. And I feel like in my mind, I'm seeing that that's kind of like a karmic expression that, you feel like you've had burdens and you feel like you've held tight to coin, but I feel like people are going to see that. They're going to see that you're kind of feeling a little bit under the gun, a little bit struggled, and they're going to say, it's because you're constantly always trying to help others. You're always trying to, do things for other people. You could be selfish, you could do a lot of things, but you don't. And so I feel like you're still going to shine this weekend because someone's going to, they're going to come through for you. And because they know that you need a break, someone's going to do something nice to help you out this weekend to make things better. They're going to return in kind, I guess. And that's why you will be given the gift of the stars kind of. I think it's a kind of return, a karmic return in kind, I think, of something that you've poured out yourself to other people. And therefore they feel like you need some stars shown upon you, because you really are a star. You've just been kind of burdened down, and I feel like this is the perfect card to show that, things won't be as heavy as you feel like they are or have been this week. I feel like this weekend is going to be like the star at the end, or light at the end of the tunnel. And you'll be surprised pleasantly how things will turn out. I think something fun will be in your weekend. I don't know if it's going to be, exactly what you wanted. You may have had your heart set on going to a specific show, concert, game, what have you. And you just didn't have the funds for that. I don't know that necessarily will come to fruition, but something that you will find to be enjoyable and fun, I think somebody's going to come through and make that happen for you. I really do. I think that that's the energy that I'm getting, is that somebody's going to see, Aries really deserves this. They put a lot into everything else, and they're a star in their own right, and I feel like they deserve this. So I really want to do something fun and nice with them. And, with the stars, there's a lot of stars there. And I feel like, you're the central star, but there's a lot of stars around you. And I feel like this is going to be, a friend group, possibly a family members, that are going to come together, and it's going to be a good time for you. Again, I don't think it's going to be necessarily something that you may have wanted to do specifically, that could have been, a little bit, out of your price range. So you didn't didn't buy those tickets, didn't get that planned, didn't plan that trip, what have you, but still you're going to have a joyful time this weekend. So I'm going to pull a challenge card here because, well, we all have challenges. There's always a challenge to whatever we're doing. I mean, I'm telling you, these cards today just do not want to cooperate with me. But I do feel like people will see that, you have had some burden and maybe you are a little bit tight on funds. And I think they're going to come to your aid as far as your weekend entertainment or relaxation or whatever it is that you want to do. You'll be surrounded by other people that you will enjoy. So Spirit, please, can we see what kind of challenge card we might have here for our lovely Aries? And we've got the Knight of Wands. So, this just may be that you didn't get to go to the opportunity that you wanted. This was the opportunity that was coming in that you were really hoping for. You may have had your heart set on doing something specific or buying something specific. I'm getting something that you really just wanted to do this weekend. If it was go somewhere, see a certain show, a concert, go to a specific game, buy something specific this weekend. There was something specific monetarily that you were kind of looking forward to, and it just didn't pan out because of the finances. You just didn't feel like you could expend the finances on it. You just didn't have the money to do it, or didn't feel like it was a good option for you right now because you're holding tight to your finances. So, you just didn't take that opportunity, and you kind of feel like you missed out a little bit, but there'll be something else that'll be fun this weekend. So I don't think that this is a challenge that is too much for you. It's going to be kind of balanced out, maybe not exactly the way you wanted it to, but I definitely think you're going to have a good, fun weekend. And you'll still have the opportunity to do these kinds of things again down the road, or if it's purchasing something for sure that you really had your mind set on, or take a trip or something. You can always do that another time when your funds are more in line. I do think, though, that you are going to be able to put this burden down this weekend in a fun way, regardless. I don't think that's an issue. I just think it's something that there was a specific something you were hoping more for that may not have panned out exactly the way you wanted it to. But it's still, again, I think there's going to be a crew of either friends, family member, your people, your posse, your group, your crowd, your tribe, what have you. Somebody, coworkers, friends, family members, something that are going to come together this weekend, and it's going to make it fun for you. So, you won't have like, oh, I'm down in the dumps, I didn't get to do what I wanted to do, everything's going to be awful, I'll sit at home and sulk and cry, and it's going to be terrible. It's not. It's absolutely not. So it's going to be okay. And they will make you feel like the star, the center star, and you will feel that way, and you will realize that they did this to make you feel that way. So that'll even be that much better for you. So I'm going to pull a quick advice card. What do you have for a Spirit for Aries for some quick advice? Any quick advice for our lovely Aries, please, Spirit? And we have do the work. So it's not enough to dream or pray. You also have to get positive action steps that are you being divinely guided to take. So consistently work on your priorities to make them flourish like a flower garden. Okay. So essentially, you're going through the burdens, and, you are holding tight to your coin. And I think that's just saying that if you did choose to pass on something that you really wanted, you made a good decision. Honestly, I think that's just kind of saying you're doing what you need to do. You're doing the right thing. You're taking the right steps. You know what is priority. You know what you need to do to keep yourself in line. And it's going to pay off. People are going to see that you are the one who always does sacrifice for others, and you do the right thing. And I think that's why they're going to, rally around you always, because you do the work. And it's saying continue to do the work, because it's going to continue to pay off for you. And it's going to get better. Of course, it's going to get better. It's always going to get better financially for you. And with having people around you, there are a lot of people who don't have anyone to come to their aid, to come hang out with them, to come chill with them. They don't have any option but to sit at home alone if they can't afford to go out and spend coin and do things. And you're not that person. You're that person who people gravitate to and they want to spend time with. And that's a gift in itself. So I think that's pretty wonderful. Let's pull a love card for you. See if you have any love going on this weekend for you, Aries. Any love news, any love excitement, Anything big going on the love front, please, Spirit, for our lovely Aries. Finish off our quick weekend reading. All right, soulmate. Okay, so this could be the soulmate that you've been looking for, that you might meet this weekend. They could come into your life, you know, through this group of friends, coworkers, family members, whomever. You might meet them in that gathering. Or this could just be your soulmate, not romantically, but, you know, your best friend. Your best friend in the world is the one who rallies the troops to come say, you know, I know you're down in the doldrums and the dumps because you didn't get to go to said event or buy said thing or do exactly what you wanted, but we're here to pull you up, you know, pull you out of your funk and get out and let's do what we want, or let's all have a, you know, great girls weekend and we'll do, you know, movies and have cocktails and, you know, gals night in or whatever, you know, whatever it may be, or guys night in, whatever it may be. You know, your soulmate doesn't have to be romantic. This could be a best friend. This could be a sister or a brother that you're, you know, your best friend forever, really. You know, it could be anybody that really is always there for you. So I think that's who's going to be in your group here running the show to get you kind of your support group this weekend to kind of like make sure that you do have a fun weekend. So even though you've had a long crappy week, or you're carrying the burden of not getting the weekend you wanted, you know, because you've held tight to your coin and you didn't really have a lot to spend, this person is the one who's going to see, hey, you know, we gotta gather these stars around our main star, and we really gotta support them this weekend and make sure they have a great weekend. So I think that's happening for you. I do think you'll have fun. It may not be the exact fun you were planning, but it is going to be a fun weekend for you, and I'm excited for that. So I hope you do have a great weekend, Aries, and I hope that I get to see you back next week, and I hope you have a you know, this all works out for you. And do like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff if you enjoyed this reading or it resonated with you. If not, check out one of the other readings that may have one of your sign affiliations. So anyways, I hope to see you back soon. Thanks. Bye.